This is day 16 after my mini facelift and chin liposuction. I've got a couple pressure marks from sleeping with the compression dressing. Not the dressing, but the compression support that they gave me. I still have this like weird bump over here where my staples were. I'll be getting my sutures out Friday. Got a little bit of bruising here and here. My chest still has a bruise across here. So the compression made it a little worse, but it looks very strange around my ears, and they're still. This is still very swollen. Most of my face, the swelling has gotten way better, but it's like gone down to my chin and like over to my ears. From like here down, the swelling's improving. My neck still has that weird thick, I don't know. To me, it looks like, tell my husband it looks like I should have gills, like I'm some kind of sea creature. And I guess that's where they tighten and then reattach your skin at the back of the neck. They said it's normal. It just doesn't feel normal. Like when my earlobe came off because they took the stitches out, and I guess I hit it on something when I slept that night, even though I've been sleeping like upright. I have one of those beds that has the mobility thing, so you can lift the feet and lift the head, and you can make it vibrate. And but I've been sleeping sitting up for the past 16 days, and I haven't been leaning on my ears, which, by the way, they're pretty numb, but they're better. And they're funny because I can feel them up here, and then this part's numb. And they're not as tender as they were, because there's stitches in my ear, inside my ear, behind my ear, under my ear. Those get itchy. But we're supposed to just keep Vaseline on the incisions, and that helps with the itchy a little bit. And now I have scar gel. Yeah, I'll get the rest of the sutures out on Friday. I go back to work tomorrow. I'm definitely going to wear my hair down because this is very obviously weird. But I think, like, I didn't tell my mom. She's 82 and she's in an assisted living facility. I didn't tell my mom I got this procedure done, and like, I didn't want her to worry, and I just didn't want to. I don't want her to know. And she didn't notice. I went there just with my hair down. I got, curly hair. So I didn't see her for 2 weeks. So I don't know what she'd think. My husband and I had told her I wasn't feeling well. And she's been in that facility for a couple of years. And when I've been sick, or I had COVID one of the times, and even when my daughter had COVID, we wouldn't go see her for like a couple of weeks, because normally I'm there every day, or at least every other day. So I don't know if she thought I was sick and that's why I didn't have a double chin anymore, or I don't know. She didn't even mention me losing weight or anything. She's just happy to see me and talks about what she did there, so it's all right. So I don't know if anybody else will notice. I notice, though, I like not having a double chin. This has gotten a lot better than it was. So the doctor said 80% of the swelling would be resolved by 2 weeks, which Monday, which is yesterday, was 14 days. And I was worried because I'm like, I'm going back to work, and I looked really messed up last week. I mean, like, not human, like, uh, so, fly. So anyway, I, I asked him, he offered, because I was still super swollen, he offered, steroids at that time, some prednisone, and I said no. That was the day that the stitches came out, on day 8. I said no. I don't want to. I don't want steroids because I know that they can slow healing, and I want to hurry up and heal. So, but then that night my ear came loose, and I had to go back the next day. And I said, on second thought, I would like the steroids because I'm going back to work next week, but I don't want to start them until right before I have to go back to work. So I was like, could you just give me a couple, and I'll decide whether or not to use them based on how bad the swelling is. And if, like, this whole area had gotten way better, way better, way better, but then it's like all the swelling went to my chin, and then it was bruised when it hadn't been really bruised. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I'm about to go back to work, and now all this bruising and swelling of my chin is showing up. So I had my prednisone on Sunday, so I took it Sunday, Monday, and this morning, it's Tuesday, and I start to work tomorrow evening. So I think the prednisone has probably done all it's going to do, and the bruising's not really as bad as it was, so, and the swelling, so I haven't worn makeup since the couple days before my surgery, so I'll be putting makeup on because I still have this bit of a black eye. My uniform should cover my chest, so that shouldn't show at all. And then I'll put makeup up there all over, and hopefully I just feel well, because I work 12-hour shifts and I haven't really been active hardly at all. I mean, certainly not for hours. I have set up several hours for the past couple of days just in the recliner, and I've walked around just through the house a bit, and I've gone shopping and stuff even since the first week. I went out and walked. Certainly didn't want a blood clot or anything, so a little bit of activity is important. And I did sleep 12 hours a couple nights this week, which I hadn't been getting good sleep at all this whole time because it's hard sleeping sitting up. It's hard sleeping when you're in pain. So I'd sleep in like 4-hour intervals until my pain medicine wore off. But I guess I'll see y'all before I go to work tomorrow, and then I'll let y'all know how I did at work, my first day. See you later.